What up, everyone? It's Man87 here. I'm not going to go over my intro spiel. I just want to go over the newest S.H.I.E.L.D 3-pack that was revealed back at the fan stream. We finally get the final product reveal with all the accessories included. And yeah, I wanted to talk about this and give you the pre-order info and when to pre-order it and what time it's going to go up for pre-order and all that. But I just want to go over the figures first because, yo, buttload of accessories. Buttload of accessories we get here. And yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of hands, a lot of weapons, effects. That makes me happy. And of course, alternate heads. And the biggest one of all, man, is the OG Nick Fury head, which they're dubbing as Nick Fury Sr. And oh man, dude, this is what I wanted when it was first revealed. I'm like, I hope that Nick Fury has the OG swappable head. And not only do we get that head, right? We get a long-haired Sharon Carter. I know some people were bothered with the bun. It didn't bother me, but I'm happy to see that she gets the long hair, the full hair down look. And it just looks good because now what I can do is just use that head with the bun and put it on one of my other S.H.I.E.L.D female agents just to add some more variety and have this Sharon Carter with the hair down be my main Sharon Carter on the shelf. And you know, another thing that I noticed that I didn't notice before, I don't know if anyone else noticed this before, but I just noticed it now, and I can't believe that I didn't notice it before in one of the older promo images. But if you look at the alternate hands for Dum Dum and Nick Fury, they come with cupping hands. Well, at least one cupping hand for the, I want to say the left hand. Yeah, for the left hand, they come with a cupping hand. I'm like, why didn't I catch this in the promo images before? I'm like, yo, this is great. We get cupping hands to grip the rifles properly. And that's one thing that, you know, always kind of bothered me, is that you would always have to use one of the trigger hands to cup the rifle, and it just never looked naturally because you would always have that index finger poking out. And now we can have a natural looking cupping hand, and this is funny to me just because, like, yo, why are we getting this first in Marvel Legends and not G.I. Joe? Like, come on, G.I. Joe team. Just let Legends beat you to something that you should have already had in the line 4 years ago. Maybe there is a cupping hand in the line and I'm just forgetting right now, but I just remember the only open hands I've seen were pretty much, those action stylized gripping hands. Again, and maybe I'm drawing a blank here, but overall, it's just good to see that in the line. So yeah, Dum Dum and Nick Fury will both feature a cupping hand, as you can see in this image. Nick Fury has that cupping hand on his handgun, so this just makes posing with these guns just look more natural. We do get some rehashed guns that were used before, and this is fine for an army building pack. I'm not gonna get on them too much for it. I'm happy that it's painted though. Like, they actually applied some paint to it. You can see some paint on the rifle and on the pistols. So I would have liked a little variety. I mean, both of them didn't have to include the same rifle. Like, they could have switched it up, let Nick Fury have a different rifle. But it is what it is. There's a knife as well that comes with Nick Fury. Another thing I didn't notice before was Nick Fury and Dum Dum, they have two different harnesses. So you can see that the harness on Dum Dum, it hugs around more of on his upper chest, and the one on Nick Fury hugs more around his lower torso. That's cool that they added some difference there, and these new S.H.I.E.L.D bodies are far superior than what we got from them on the previous Bucky Cat molds. We actually get sculpted zippers and seams running down on the torso, and the collars are sculpted too. Notice Dum Dum has the skin tone exposed, but on Nick's body, they painted over it so you can be able to display the different skin tones without looking weirdly mismatched. The sculpted boots is one of my most wanted upgrades for the shield bodies. If they're gonna upgrade the shield bodies, give me the sculpted boots. I do like that. And I think that's a new holster, thigh holster, and belt pieces, I want to say, at least for Nick Fury. I'm pretty sure that's new. And yeah, they sculpted the gloves. Again, they're adding more details than ever this year. And I'm happy to see that. That makes me so happy as a fan. Sharon Carter, in case you guys didn't know, and I did mention this when it was first revealed, when I did the recap on that fan stream, she is on the Black Widow deluxe body, so she does have the double diaphragm joint, and I'm sure that's going to make a lot of people happy. I mean, that with the butterfly joints, it's just the right call to put this character on this body. Yeah, we get a much better OG Nick Fury head. I do like the hair down Sharon Carter look. I think that it looks beautiful. It's a beautiful sculpt. So this pack will go up for pre-order on Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday, March 26th, and that'll be 1 p.m. Eastern time on Hasbro Pulse. So they didn't specify if that's for that 1 o'clock time is for premium members or all fans, and maybe premium members get the 12 o'clock slot. Anyways, no price confirmed. That's going to be revealed when it goes up for pre-order. I'm guessing it's going to be like $70, $75 max maybe. And it is on that old style Marvel Legends 3-pack packaging. The window packaging is nice to see that. Speaking of the packaging, actually, they just changed their packaging style for the multi-pack. So I'm surprised they went with this style and not the new style. So in case you didn't see, the new style was introduced with the Wolverine and, well, technically all the Wolverine 50 years has that kind of squared out box shape. And it looks more like the new packaging for G.I. Joe, the black card, that is just a straight up like squared box. So they didn't show how it's going to be laid out for the Build-A-Figure waves yet, if they're gonna, use that style. I do like the new packaging. Honestly, while we're on the topic of this Wolverine and Spider-Man that did go up for pre-order, I did cover it before on the recap, but I just want to point out a few things that I did not like about this set. And it is the Wolverine not having any extra hands. That is bothersome to me. All right, there's... you guys already know my pet peeves in Marvel Legends, right? It's either when they do pinless on one of the limbs and not the other. And then for like a 2-pack, my pet peeve is doing one figure pinless and not the other, right? I mean, come on. Let's keep it even here, right? But when there's a 2-pack and one of the figures just completely left out with accessories, that just, it's mind-boggling, man. That drives me nuts. So it's just like, what are you gonna do here? Maybe the best case scenario is that you can hope for Spider-Man's fist to fit on that Wolverine body, since the blue matches. You can share the hands. I don't know if they were thinking that, but then you don't have the ports for the claws, so it makes no sense. It just doesn't make no sense. Maybe Dwight is trolling us hard here and wants us to display our Wolverine with thwipping hands. Can you imagine? I will try to see if my first appearance Wolverine with the fist that has the claw ports will fit on it. I'm hoping so. If the blue matches, then cool. I shouldn't have to be doing this though, man. That should have been included. But hopefully that works. I just find it messed up because it is Wolverine's 50th anniversary, and this is how you're treating him in one of the packs. Like, you're just stripping him off of accessories. It's not a good look. It's just not a good look. For someone who is one of the main anchors this year and a focal point, do not strip him off accessories. That's just not cool. Don't disrespect my man's on his birthday. Y'all got me messed up, Hasbro. I did pre-order it because I always wanted them in those costumes, and I love the Fantastic Four, and I love to expand on all the Fantastic Four teams that I can. And hopefully, speaking of Wolverine, right? And speaking of S.H.I.E.L.D., in my wish list, I did a Wolverine costume wish list. I want a Wolverine S.H.I.E.L.D. agent figure from one of those what if storylines back in the day from the comics, man. I think that would be freaking awesome. You guys if you guys ever seen one of my collection videos, you know that the S.H.I.E.L.D. shelf is one of my favorite displays. I love expanding that S.H.I.E.L.D. display. I would love to add that to my S.H.I.E.L.D. and bolster that roster, and hopefully we get that this year. Anyways, guys, I just want to fill you in on the info as I'm currently reviewing my Wolverine and Lady Mandarin 2-pack. So I just want to get this video out today, boost that revenue metric for me because, yeah, I'm grinding hard this month in March. So expect a lot of figure reviews in March and April. Those are usually like my busiest months because Hurricane Hasbro, man, they just decide to drop everything at once. And do expect more G.I. Joe reviews from me too. So hopefully you guys have been enjoying a lot of the content I've been pumping out lately. I've seen your support, and that is greatly appreciated. You guys don't know how much that means to me. It just means a ton. Alright, so now I'm going to kick it back to you. Now that we got the full reveal of what's included with this S.H.I.E.L.D. 3-pack, are you going to get it? Were you on the fence before? Did the new OG Nick Fury head entice you into getting the pack if you were on the fence? Because I know there's a lot of OG Nick Fury fans, and this probably sealed the deal for them. It's a great army builder pack. Well, it's a great army builder pack if the other S.H.I.E.L.D. heads fit on it, because if not, then that's a problem, right? So what I wish they did was give Dum Dum Dugan an extra head, an upgraded version to the first S.H.I.E.L.D. 2-packs from like back in the dark days where it had that kind of overhead helmet style with the visor connected to it. So yeah, just looking at it as if I've never purchased a S.H.I.E.L.D. pack before, I'm only going to get one additional character, and I'm going to have 2 Sharon Carters and 2 Dum Dum Dugans. So I do wish they were more thoughtful. I do wish they thought it through, you know, and adding an additional head, because a Contessa head for Sharon Carter would have worked. But hey, man, best thing we could hope for right now, fingers crossed, is that those other S.H.I.E.L.D. heads can fit on this newer body mold. But again, let me know what your thoughts. I want to hear them in the comments below. So with that said, I'm going to get back to filming. As always, like, share, subscribe. See you on the next video. Peace, peace.